Have you ever wondered how naval battles in the early 1800s actually worked? Ships moving only with the wind, slow turning, close-range broadsides. It was a very different kind of warfare than what we imagine today. In this video, I use a real historical example to show how these battles were fought. A battle that shows the basics of Age of Sail combat. This is the Battle of Cape Ortegal. It is 1805. Only a year earlier, Napoleon still dreamed of crossing the Channel and invading Britain. But when his fleet met Nelson's off Cape Trafalgar, that hope died. In the battle, the Franco-Spanish fleet was broken. Most ships were destroyed, driven ashore, or captured. But in the final moments of Trafalgar, 4 French ships managed to escape. They were still mostly intact, and their crews wanted only one thing: to reach France safely. They sailed under Rear Admiral Pierre Dumanoir Le Pellet. But soon, on the horizon, sails appeared. British sails. A patrol under Captain Sir Richard Strahan had spotted them, and Strahan immediately gave chase. Rear Admiral Dumanoir knew one thing: if he could not outrun the British, he and his men would be killed or captured. What you're seeing here are 2 British frigates, HMS Phoenix and Santa Margarita. They are closing in on the last ship in the French line, the Scipion. This also shows the difference between a frigate and a ship of the line. Scipion is a 74-gun third rate, much larger and more heavily armed than the frigates chasing her. At first light, the British frigate Santa Margarita reaches the rear of the French line. Her target is Scipion, the last ship in Dumanoir's squadron. At 05:45, she opens fire. The frigate Phoenix joins shortly after. The 2 British ships stay close behind, slowing the French and forcing them to turn. 6 miles to the southeast, Captain Sir Richard Strahan closes in with his main force, the Caesar, Hero, and Courageux, with Eolus alongside. Behind them, Namur and Revolutionnaire try to catch up. The French attempt to keep speed and outrun the British. Shortly after noon, all 4 British frigates are in action. They fire into the French ships from the starboard side, while the larger British ships deliver broadsides from port side. Dumanoir tries to turn his leading ship, Duguay-Trouin, to support the center, but the maneuver is slow and the French formation begins to break. The 2 lines pass each other on opposite tacks. Strahan has doubled the French line, frigates on one side, ships of the line on the other, and the French ships take heavy damage. Dumanoir attempts to isolate HMS Namur before she can join, but his ships are already too damaged to maneuver, By 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Formidable and Scipion can no longer fight. Both strike their colors. Seeing this, Montblanc and Duguay-Trouin try to escape. But the British HMS Hero and HMS Caesar chase them down. At 3:35, both remaining ships surrender.